The National Enduro format, as we know it, could potentially be evolving. Back in 2007, they introduced the restart format. I've really enjoyed it. I have a ton of fun when I go race the National Enduros. But if you've listened to the Seat Time podcast, you know that I dislike the fact that we always get stuck behind lappers or C riders, B riders, slower riders on our row. And when we talked with Josh Toth, it's even a bigger deal for the AA riders, right? The guys that are way faster than I am. So the pros and the single A racers out there. We speculated on ways they could try to make this better, but I got an email today from the National Enduro Promoters Group that says for the Mud Daubers Enduro, they are going to try a new format. This race will not be until October 1st of 2023, and it's going to be in Matthews, Indiana. So if you're signed up for the upcoming Enduros, it's not going to go into effect until that race, and they may not do it in any other race. It sounds like they're doing this just to test the waters. So here's the concept. They've got 6 tests, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The A's and AA's are gonna go into, say, test 1, 2, and 3, while the rest of the racers are gonna go into test 4, 5, 6. So their test 1 would be test 4. And then the A in above would be test 1, would be test 1. When they get done with their first 3 tests, then they swap. So what's also gonna happen is more racers are gonna get new terrain. So if you're back on row 100, you're not just always gonna be in clapped out trails. There's a chance for you, say in your first 3 tests, you're going to be the first racers to it, obviously besides the class that are going to be ahead of you. I'm excited about this format because we're trying something different. It doesn't mean that they have to integrate this format, but I do believe that this could be a chance for the A riders and above, right? The fast racers out there to have less slow racers in front of them for them to have less passing. Because a lot of times they're coming up so fast on slower racers, they spook them. They jump out of the way, but they jump out of the way that they were trying to pass around them. So then it causes more of a headache. I don't know how this could work at all of the rounds. Are properties going to need to figure this out so that they could always have half the racers go to 1, 2, and 3 and the other half go to 4, 5, and 6 and then be able to easily switch throughout the day? As we've seen around the country since this new restart format has come out, the majority of the enduro circuits I know of have adopted this format. Now we do have the sprint enduro format as well, which is a little bit different, but there are still timekeepers out there. Good on you, buddy. Good on you. Will this trickle down into more local club, state level? I don't think it will. I think it's too hard to set up. Now for clubs that are adventurous or just larger clubs that do have quite a few racers, I think this would be advantageous to set up, and it would give your A and above riders a clearer trail and a clearer way to, I guess you could say, go as fast as possible on the single track, and it might make a more enjoyable race for your slower riders, your B, your C, your women racers. Maybe not B. I could see locally this being B and above and C and down for your age, some of your age groups. For your kids, your super shorts, and your C racers would be a good split on the non-national level. I'm excited about this. Good on you for the NEPG for trying something different. I think this has been a pain point for a very long time. We used to race, or the AA racers, the pros, used to race in the 20s. They had some feedback, they now race in the 30s. I think that this is the organization listening to feedback that they needed to figure out a way to get less racers slower or around the speed of the AA, the single A, and the pros out there, so that there could be less mishaps happening while trying to pass on pretty semi-technical single track. I wish we could get more technical. Arkansas, good job. I'm looking at you. It was a ton of fun. I'm excited about this. So 1, what are your thoughts on this format change? Have you raced the National Enduro? What do you think about the restart format? 2, this is kind of a quick reaction for me. I don't typically do this, but I wanted to know what y'all thought. Should I put more content out there like this? This means a lot to me because I truly enjoy the National Enduro Series, and I think an evolution like this can be great for the sport. It can be much better for the racers racing on the day, and that's what I'm most excited about. So enjoy getting seat time. If you do not get a chance to see you on the trail, we at least get to see you on the internet. We'll see you for the next one. Peace.